Please rise for the opening of our ceremony. Please remain standing for the singing of the national anthem and Hawaii Pono'i. You may be seated. Good evening and welcome to Kailua High School's 69th Annual Commencement Ceremony. My name is Jelly Grimble.
And I am Mikolu Nakamejo, and we'll be your MCs for this evening. Before we begin today's program, we would like to take the time to introduce some special guests who have joined us for tonight's celebration. Please hold your applause until the end, until all special guests have been acknowledged. Our honorary guest, United States Representative, the Honorable Jill Tokuda, State Senator, the Honorable Jarrett Kiohokalole, State Representative, the Honorable Mike Lee, State Representative, the Honorable Lisa Martin, Hawaii State Department of Education Assistant Superintendent Elizabeth Higashi, and the Kailua Kalaheo Complex Area Superintendent Ms. Lanelle Hibbs.
Principals Ms. Stacy Oshio of Olomana School, Principal Nathan Maeda of Kailua Intermediate, Principal Mr. Jamie Dela Cruz of Waimanalo Elementary and Intermediate, Principal Mrs. Heidi Resentes of Blanche Pope Elementary, Principal Mr. Noel Richardson of Enchanted Lake Elementary, Principal Ms. Chanda Rowley of Ka'elepulu Elementary, Principal Ms. Allison Doherty of Kailua Elementary, Principal Ms. Maureen Dunn Anzai of Keolu Elementary, Principal Ms. Kawi Tanaka of Maunawili Elementary, Principal Mr. Brett Matsukawa of Mokapu Elementary, Vice Principal Ms. Donna Kim of Kalaheo High, Vice Principal Mr. John Secreto of Olomana School, Vice Principal Ms. Ann Berg of Kailua Intermediate, Vice Principal Ms. Gail Fujita Ramsey of Kailua Intermediate, and Vice Principal Ms. Tatiana Reeves of Kainalu Elementary.
Our Kailua High School Community Council members, Ms. Jelly Grimble, Ms. Megan Yamamoto, Ms. Maris Jones, Ms. Diana Baldwin, and Mr. Zachary Espino.
Windward District Complex Support Team, Ms. Ronnie Tiffany Kinder, Mrs. Candice Kamai, Friends of Kailua High School, Mrs. Ann Higashi, Mrs. Kendra Oishi, Varsity Football Coach for Kailua High, Mr. Haoli Wong. Please give all special guests a round of applause. Thank you all for attending this year's commencement ceremony.
The class of 2026 has achieved a total of over $6 million in scholarships and awards. We would like to take time to recognize all of the seniors who have received and worked hard for their college scholarships and awards. Seniors, please stand if you have received any scholarships and/or awards. Let's give them a hand. Congratulations to you all. You may be seated.
This year, 17 students have earned the distinction of valedictorian. We would like to take this time to recognize the valedictorians and their families. As we recognize each valedictorian, may I please ask that they and their families stand. Please hold your applause until all are recognized. Derek Torres Colazo, Layla Cabinet, Kalena Mock, Sienna Wong, Kiora Rosario, Benjamin Honbein, Eliana Groves, Maya Gilfillan, Sage Takoro, Kawai Anderson, Sam Lay, Blaze Arakawa, Jeffrey Rico, Kylie Rose Espinda Young, Ava Booker, Aaliyah Ortiz, and Kaito Tamura. Congratulations to the valedictorians and their families. Please give them a hand. You may be seated. Thank you. On behalf of all the valedictorians, Derek Torres Colazo has been selected to deliver a speech.
I can take my hat off. Okay. Let's hope my hat doesn't fall off here. So. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, teachers, parents, family, and my fellow classmates. and my family watching at home in Puerto Rico. And our esteemed guests, it has truly been a pleasure to listen to the speeches and the words that came before me, and it is a great honor to be involved in such an important ceremony. This evening, we celebrate our amazing class, and we give thanks to the people who supported us on the way here. On behalf of my entire class, I want to thank the parents, the aunties and uncles, the grandparents, and all who raised us from the beginning through the highs and the lows and helped us turn into the people we are today. They listened to our problems, answered our questions, put up with us, and through a combined effort, here we are today. Thank you to all the families who made today possible. And to my parents in particular, I have a special message. Gracias por apoyarme a lo largo de los años. No podía estar aquí sin ti. Te amo. Not everybody has had the same chance to share a message for their parents tonight as I have, but I imagine the message would be similar to what I shared with mine. Thank you for supporting me through the years. I wouldn't be here without you. Next, I want to thank the teachers who guided us through our scholastic careers. Thank you for dealing with the silly things we teenagers often do. It's because of your commitment to helping us learn that we stand here today. Teaching is oftentimes a thankless job. Public education is often overlooked in our country, and our public school staff are often not compensated enough for their work. But today, I want to make sure that our teachers feel our appreciation for their work. Without the amazing teachers and staff here at Kailua High, we would have not been able to achieve what we are celebrating today. A lot of people like to say, I can't imagine being anywhere else. But for me, that's not true. Having moved around in life, I can imagine what my life would be like if I ended up somewhere else. However, given the people I've met and grown up with, like Mejia, my girlfriend since freshman year, Rustin, who is Spider-Man, and Chasten, who is the best rapper I've ever met in my life, just to name a few, there truly is no other place that I would have rather been these past 4 years. And I know that stands true for many of my fellow classmates. Since the day we arrived here, this idea of our individual identity has been consistently brought up. It's important to remember that you are your own person with your own ideas and perspectives. However, it's also easy to get lost in that notion and forget how much we as people all have in common. Something that comes to mind when pondering this idea of unity is the Artemis II mission. Many of you probably remember the 4 astronauts who embarked on a mission to fly around the moon and go farther than any human had before. These 4 astronauts, presented with a view of their home that they had never seen before, had much to say. Reading over their words, what stuck with me the most was a quote from Victor Glover, the pilot of the mission, regarding his view of Earth. Trust us, you look amazing, you look beautiful, and from up here, you also look like one thing. To some, it may seem ridiculous that everyone is connected. I mean, look around at all the different faces you see. We each have our own stories, experiences, and personalities. From the perspective of an astronaut, however, none of this is relevant. Looking upon the Earth, the whole Earth, free from borders, division, war, you realize just how connected we all are. To me, it's a shame that it takes leaving our planet to truly realize how special it all is. That we all have our own pasts and our own futures, we have way more in common than we don't. If you are to take anything from my words today, let it be this. Above all else, we are all people, unified by our humanity, so give grace to one another. We all have our good days, bad days, we all laugh, and we all cry. The through line of humanity runs through each and every one of us. This idea of unity has been especially pertinent over the last 4 years here at Kailua High School. As a community, we have created our own little planet in Earth where we are all connected through our shared experiences. As we leave this familiar little planet and move on to bigger and greater things, it's easy to be scared of what lies beyond. But it's important to remember that we will always be a part of our Kailua High community, no matter what we're doing or where we're going. Not only that, but we will grow to be a part of new communities, forming new little planets, always connected by our humanity. To end off with a quote from one of my favorite astronomers, the late great Carl Sagan, there is perhaps no better demonstration of the folly of human conceits than this distant image of our tiny world. To me, it underscores our responsibility to deal more kindly with one another and to preserve and cherish the pale blue dot, the only home we've ever known. Thank you.
Thank you, Derek. Class of 2026 Senators Ava Booker and Halia Aveao and Student Body of Affairs President Keaulana Cordero will deliver the class address.
Good evening. Good evening, students, teachers, faculty, family, friends, and loved ones. My name is Ava Booker.
And my name is Keaulana Cordero.
And my name is Halia Aveao Savusa. Before we start, thank you all for coming here today to celebrate this amazing group of students. It's crazy to think that what we thought would be a simple 2-week break in elementary school ended up changing so much of our lives. We grew up during such an unusual time, trying to figure ourselves out while the world was doing the same. We went from online classes with our cameras off, hoping the teacher thought we were paying attention, to getting used to being back in real classrooms again. But along the way, our class made so many memories together. From freshman year, when half the boys decided to grow their hair out because it was somehow the trend, to Mr. Ritchie keeping us on track with weekend reviews, to everyone crowding at Wendy's after school with their free Frosty cards. At the time, those moments felt ordinary, but now they're the memories we'll probably hold on to the most. It's strange realizing how fast everything went by. But somehow between all the routines, laughter, and little moments, this class became more than just classmates. It became memories that we will always be part of who we are. But beyond all the memories and moments we shared, one thing became clear. This class is impossible to define by just one experience.
The best thing about this class is how deeply connected we are. We are the kind of community where you can leave for an entire season and still come back with open arms, just like Rustin and Isaiah did. We've made our mark by going through absolutely everything together. We sang karaoke for our final Mr. Panera's class, watched Mr. Kress spray water on students falling asleep, and endured Ms. Fraser's relentless reminders to prepare ourselves for the future. Look at what we have achieved right here, right now. We're the first ever class who've luckily hosted Velo. We packed our junior prom with the most people in school history. We dominated on the court and on the field with a football state championship. Woo! And a basketball OIA championship. And we showed our heart through the crazy number of volunteer hours our Key Club and NHS members collected, and through our award-winning band. This class of 2026 is collectively some of the most passionate, diligent, and funny people I've had the opportunity to meet. If these 4 years taught us anything, it's that this class knows how to keep showing up and pushing forward.
To define the class of 2026, I think the best word I can use is hardworking. Not only in the sports we play, the clubs we run, or the grades we make. It was more in our own individual habits that made our school better. From the late night band practices, the extra gym workouts, and time spent in Surfrider support, this school is going to miss this class, not only because we are a joy to be around, but also because we never stop working. Even though the teachers sometimes wish we would just stop talking or pay attention, there was so much going on deeper than that. We planned big events, conquered crazy odds. We are creative thinkers and overachievers. It will not be easy to place this class because every moment, past, present, and future, has made us stand out. That's why I believe this class is ready to graduate. Not because it will be easy, but because through these 4 years, we learned what it takes to work at something, to make goals and keep them. Nothing is out of our reach, and as I sit with all of you today, I have no doubt that we will make it far. To each of you, our future doctors, lawyers, teachers, architects, and plumbers, never forget that this class stands for all the hard work you are able to put into everything you believe in. Everyone here believes in you, and so do we.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ava, Halia, and Keaulana. At this time, we would like to welcome Principal Ms. Jill Spry and the Kailua Kalaheo Complex Area Superintendent Ms. Lanelle Hibbs to the stage. Principal Mrs. Jill Spry will share a few words before presenting the class to the Kailua Kalaheo Complex Area Superintendent Ms. Lanelle Hibbs.
Mahalo kumu nakameajo. Welcome families, faculty, staff, friends, and honored guests, and the Kailua High School class of 2026. Congratulations, surf riders. Look at you. You look so good. Some of you I've known since you were adorable little second graders at Monowili Elementary School. Others I met when you were slightly awkward seventh graders at Kailua Intermediate. And then to have the privilege of serving you all as your principal during your senior year at Kailua High School has truly been an honor. And now, here you are, confident, talented, resilient, and as Keaulana said, ready. You have grown into extraordinary young men and women, each with unique gifts and limitless potential. I'm incredibly proud of you. Complex Area Superintendent Hibbs, it is my privilege to present to you the mighty Surfrider class of 2026. But let me tell you why this class is so exceptional in so many ways. Academically, they've earned more than 6 million. Yes, that number continues to grow. It's over 6 million in scholarships. Among these graduates are state science fair competitors, state history fair competitors, Center for Tomorrow's Leaders state project winners, and a recipient of the Seal of Biliteracy. But their accomplishments do not stop there. This class includes gifted musicians, dancers, artists, scholars, athletes, and leaders. They are state marching band champions, OIA champions, and yes, the members of the Kailua High School's first ever state football championship team. These achievements are remarkable, but they are not what makes this class truly special. What makes the class of 2026 unforgettable is their heart. This is a class filled with kindness, inclusion, and compassion. They show up for one another. They lead with empathy. They pursue life with passion and purpose, whether in the classroom, on the stage, on the field, in the band room, or in service to others. These surf riders gave their whole hearts to what they do. Class of 2026, that passion is what brought you to this moment, and it is what will carry you forward in life. There will be challenges ahead. There will be moments of uncertainty and adversity, but when those moments come, remember who you are. Pause for a moment, take a breath, feel your heart beating. Know that within you is the strength, courage, and determination to overcome whatever stands before you. Go after your dreams boldly. Lead with aloha. Stay true to yourselves and never, ever forget that you are now and forever will be a surf rider. And now, without further ado, Complex Area Superintendent Hibbs, as the proud principal of Kailua High School, I attest that the extraordinary young men and women standing before you today have successfully met all requirements established by the Hawaii Board of Education for graduation. It is my great honor and privilege to present to you the Kailua High School graduating class of 2026.
Thank you, Principal Spry. On behalf of all the educators who have touched and guided the lives of these seniors, it is with great joy that I accept the senior class of Kailua High School. With this acceptance and with the vested authority of the Hawaii State Board of Education and Superintendent of Schools, I confer upon the members of this class all the rights and privileges earned through the achievement of a high school diploma. We are here to celebrate, seniors, not only your achievement, but also the limitless possibilities that lie ahead. Your future is bright. Know that this afternoon, where you're surrounded by so much love, is a commencement. It is not an end, but a beginning. Live each day with enthusiasm and optimism, and may you bring pride and honor to yourselves, your parents and family, to Kailua High School, and to the state of Hawaii. With this declaration, you are now and forever graduates of Kailua High School, the class of 2026. Go Surf Riders!
Hawaii Department of Education Assistant Superintendent Ms. Elizabeth Higashi, Kailua Kalaheo Complex Area Superintendent Ms. Linnell Hibbs, Kailua High School's Principal Mrs. Jill Spry, Vice Principal Ms. Joycelyn Lee, Vice Principal Mr. Penny Tuifua, Senior Counselor Mrs. Kalei Pashan will now award the diplomas to this year's graduates. Sam Lay.
Chloe Anderson.
Jeffrey Rico.
Blaze Arakawa.
Kaito Tamura.
Ava Booker.
Sage Takoro.
Layla Cabinet.
Derek Torres Calazo.
Kylie Rose Esinda Young.
Benjamin Holbein.
Maya Gilfillan.
Micaiah Kailio.
Eliana Rose.
Jim Nathan Guillermo.
Helena Mock.
Jaden Zion Abordo Freitas.
Alia Ortiz.
Paula Assam.
Kiora Rosario.
Ryden Akana.
Sienna Wong.
Robert Lawrence Allen Lee.
Kailua Halina Abiel Sabusa.
Asa Apaisa.
Keolana Cordero.
Stetson Aquino.
Megan Mueller.
David Arellano.
Haley Ann Eunice Akab Mahoy.
Pax Ahobello.
Camry Ahobello.
Makai Ario.
Tatum Akau.
Jayton Awai Alayon.
Riley Akiona.
Kaimi Keao Barros.
Shaylin Agui.
Logan Martinez.
Talisi Asi.
Joseph Bennett.
Navela James Asin.
Kieran Bunyan Tammons.
Leanne Jasmine Baluyut.
Orohena Bush.
Faith Bernardino.
John Philip Cavillan.
Tatiana Berry.
Taven Carrera.
Taylor Branch.
Calcella Com Adams.
Serenity Christina Brown.
Jason Pop Gosiaco.
Jaslyn Cannon.
Ethan Joseph Cortel.
Kaliko Lehua Chan.
Keoki Cipriano.
Nalia Cirillo Nahinu.
Trevor Daijo.
Kyra Moolulu.
Keegan Gunn.
Layla Clevin.
Ethan Echeverry.
Taylor Clevenger.
Raider Swans Ilia Kapulai.
Maria Cook.
Jaden Formantes.
Ariana Roa.
James Jufrey.
Princess Ira de la Cruz.
Kalani Granite.
Eli Dudua.
Riley Gamariah Guillermo.
Saishakti Sandra Bahiti Eckhart.
Bryson Hamachi.
Aji Yana Fabino.
Parker Hansen.
Lindsay Josine Fernandez.
Reese Carbottle.
Cecilia Fraticelli.
Zayden Hashimoto.
Julian Fuller.
Braden Hilliard.
Madison Ray Goldstein Keloha.
Nainoa Kirasuna Kenny.
Sierra Koovilua Nahua Green.
Finn Hundertmark.
Angelina Gutierrez.
Quinn Inomine.
Precious Ine Hines.
Devin Ishigo.
Ruby Hansen Ehu.
Aiden Kaahanui.
Nilay Harbado.
Zane Kahana.
Chantal Kaihue Karim.
Kuali'i Kahikina.
Anyani Aloho Kalani Kailio.
Tyler Kahunahana.
Kailana Kailua.
Isaiah Kaliu.
Kaola Kahalo Hanui Lai.
Shane Kalima.
Keahi Hamakea.
Keali'i Nui Nalu Kama Aloha Nui Lai Namakaeha.
Kaili Kamakele.
Alex Kamai.
Kailin Saonahi Kaihelu.
Max Kamai.
Kailin Kauki.
Jansen Kamau.
Starly Kepa Ramos.
Isaiah Keaunui DeMello.
Mahel E. Lopez.
Jonah P. Paula.
Mahelani Lealoha.
Dylan Coons.
Haley Leslie Berengi.
Lincoln Kauhi.
Sarai Mayalva.
Delton Karahashi Choifu.
Alani Mirzwa.
Tyler Kurtz.
Mela Moy.
Peyton Lanai Lagazo.
Jason Awa.
Noah Laupati.
Cheyenne Kaleholani.
Kingston Blue Lazo.
Pollyanna Peluso.
Sebastian Letta.
Lashay Primacio.
Kingston Lee Cabales.
Brooke Polka.
Raiden Blaze Leong.
Kira Roar Kamai.
Chak Leslie Burengi.
Sophia Ann Roper.
Kaizen Lono Wong.
Marie Fran Saavedra.
Pentimani Williamu Mafua.
Kyla Sakaguchi.
Jarrell Manini.
Zoe Samante.
Kainalu Manuai.
Savannah Saragosa.
Rustin Matsukawa.
Marissa Shiki.
Kingston Maximum Stevens.
Genesis Shimaoka.
Desmond McMaster.
Lacey Silva.
Masao Minami.
Sinalei Soa.
Brandon Moore.
Shiley Souza.
Hunter Nao.
Derek Sumeng.
Paea Ole Ole.
Tavia Takata.
Arthur Ortiz Poole.
Anya Tio. Josiah Walker.
Keikoa Kwan.
Kira Yoshinaka.
JJ Resentes.
Shiley Young.
Alexander Ritchie.
Kailua Young. Taker.
Ryzen Sabe Choi Fu.
Jackson Thacker.
Edward Ma Sarvo Singh.
Kamuela Thone.
Brenton Sasaki.
Charles Tolodea.
James Schultz.
Kuba'a Travis Moku.
Daniel Shunk.
Lance Jordan Berida.
Koulu C.
Gabriel Wallstrom.
Spencer Segi.
Rusty Whitlock.
Thomas James Smith.
Hunter Williams.
Kenji Sora.
Deji Wilson.
Ryder Spalvecchia Johnson.
Isaiah Wong.
Jonah Sua.
Ty Cameron Yakuma.
Micah Sua.
Christopher Yara.
Uluwaki Katafu.
Jack Young.
Paul Tavares.
Senior class senators Ava and Halia will now lead the class in the switching of the tassels to signify the transformation from candidate to graduate.
Led by song leaders Megan Mueller and Jim Nathan Guillermo, the class of 2026 will now present to you their class song, A Place in the Sun by Mo'oli.
conclude this evening's ceremony, the graduating class of 2026 will take part in singing Kailua High School's alma mater, composed by Nell Elder and Shigeru Hotoke, while being accompanied by the Kailua High School Band. Please rise.
Kailua High School's 69th commencement ceremony. As the graduates leave the stage, please refrain from delaying the recessional by waiting until all the graduates have reached their destination post, their designated post, to present them with your layer gifts. Each graduate may be found near the first letter of his or her last name on the baseball field. Parents and guests, please drive carefully as you leave this evening. Thank you and congratulations to the class of 2026.